Hello, I'm going to look at some safe and healthy ways to warm up the changing male voice. The first thing you need to do is find your speech pitch, and you can do this by counting backwards from 20. The pitch gradually lowers and evens out, and then we find it on the piano. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, so that's going to be, I think, a low G. So that's my speech pitch, that low G. And your speech pitch is a really good place to start your warm-ups, as it's where your voice sits at its most comfortable. This exercise is also a great way to keep track of your voice as it's changing, and you can keep a log as it gradually gets lower and lower. Now the range of your new voice is going to be small to begin with, so I like to use a simple 5-note scale to warm up and develop the voice. So if my pitch note, speech pitch, is the low G, that's where I'd start the scale. So I'm going to take that 5-note scale and sing using a vocal buzz. Now the vocal buzz is an excellent warm-up device as it takes pressure off your vocal folds, but it works the diaphragm quite hard at the same time. So we start with a single scale. And we can gradually move up and down. Come back to the one we just started on. Let's see if we can move that up to 2 scales. When you're comfortable with that, then you can move up to 3 and then 4, etc. And when you're really comfortable with it, you can actually see how many you can do before you run out of breath. Then you can repeat these scales with hard consonants and vowels. For instance, ba 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 ba. When you're comfortable with that, you can then move on to just vowels. Now obviously every voice is going to be different, and it's going to have a different speech pitch, so you'll need a keyboard to do this successfully. If you haven't got a keyboard, then you could use a keyboard app on a phone, just something to find the pitch and something you can play a note with. If you can't play these little scales on the piano, that's okay too, because you can just play the first note. And then sing the scale from that first note.